That isn't flipping discrimination.
So that's what you meant, was it?
What?
You don't care what happens to you, so you prove it by attacking Natalie Buxton.
I didn't attack her. I defended myself.
Right.
She came at me.
How could you be so bloody stupid? All you've got to do is keep your head down and you could get out of here.
I told you, I don't care about that anymore.
You did it deliberately, didn't you? Went and picked a fight. Bet you're disappointed you're not down the block. You're pathetic. I don't think Yates would have attacked Buxton. And what does Dr. Nicholson say? That there was bruising. Or suspected fracture to the ribs, possible damage to the kidneys.
Well, she was offered segregation and turned it down. How did Buxton seem to you?
She seemed in pain.
I'm sure she does.
I suppose we should put Yates on segregation.
No, not for the moment. You can leave it with me.
On appointment to his position as governing governor of Lark Hall Prison, Mr. Grayling had a very simple choice to make. Would a man who kept his own sexuality a secret foster a positive, healthy, open working environment free from intimidation and discrimination? Or would he exploit his position to gratify himself? I would submit that the evidence presented today should leave no doubt as to the choices Mr. Grayling made.
You think I enjoy watching you throw your life away?
Look, she came at me, I swear. I've never lied to you about anything. Look, she was trying it on. I didn't want to know, but she wasn't listening. You know I'm telling the truth, Babes.
Fine. No problem. All you've got to do now is tell Myers.
What? Are you mad? Grass? No way.
So what does the vigilante have to say for herself?
Nothing.
Natalie Buxton's pressing charges for assault, which will hardly benefit your appeal. I'd think of something.
I have nothing to say.
Fine, it's your choice. I recommend you contact a lawyer as the police are pressing criminal charges. Take her away, Selina.
Mom, if I can just say something as Yates's personal officer.
Go ahead.
She's confided in me what happened. Natalie Buxton made sexual advances towards her and then refused to back away when Yates said she wasn't interested.
Is that true? Let me put it another way. Is any of that untrue? I'll look into it. I'll expect nothing but the truth from you when I do. You can take her back to her cell.
Mom. I have no choice. I'm going to see you rot in this place. If you're lying, your appeal's screwed. But if you're not, Myers will sort her out. For both of us.
But there's still an us. I swear I will never hurt you again as long as I live. I love you so much.
Got to apply some pressure there.
Ow. I hear you've been hurt. You look all right to me.
Well, ask the doctor.
Bruised kidney sounds serious.
Certainly could be.
So I presume she'll be pissing blood then?
Possibly.
No offence, Doctor, but I'd like a second opinion.
This tribunal, having been presented with evidence from both complainant and defendant, will retire to consider its verdict. Its findings will be delivered to both parties in due course, and any action deemed necessary by those findings will be taken. However, I might allow one observation at this point. before this tribunal comes to a decision, whatever the outcome, I would urge the individuals involved to consider the appropriateness of their behavior most carefully in the future.
I think that went really well. Did you see the way the judge looked at me?
Yeah, he's finished. They'll have his knackers off him. Couldn't have done it without you.
Yeah?
Told you the two of us would see him off, didn't I? Come here. You were a star. Bye-bye, Puff.
Miss Myers.
Yes?
About Buxton and her injuries, it's just a chance that they might have been somewhat overstated.
That doesn't sound like a very confident medical opinion.
Specifically, any reference I might have made to internal bruising.
Well, are you telling me there isn't any?
Probably not. Very, very unlikely. Buxton's a manipulative character. I think she lied about her symptoms and her pain.
What are you doing? Get off
Put
of
a
me!
sock in it.
Oh, my ribs.
Keep still then.
Nothing wrong with her, don't worry.
What am I supposed to have done this time?
Where do you want me to start? Faking an illness? Attempting to corrupt a prison SMO? Making a false allegation against another prisoner? Get her down the block.
Gently. Get off of me! Look, Myers only wants me out of the way to stop me telling everyone that one of her officers is having an affair with a prisoner.
The sharper tongues than yours accuse Mr. Fenner and come off worse for it.
I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about Miss Geeson and Chris Yates.
Tell it to the four walls.
Oi! Oscar!
Been hearing rumours about you.
What?
Buxton. She reckons you and Yates are, you know, lesbians.
Chris Yates? Phil Osmond's more my type. Like a bit of posh. I don't know what goes on in that head of Buxton's.
G-Wing. Oh, hello, Jim. Oh, that's wonderful news. Well, you can be sure that everyone here feels exactly the same. OK, will do. Well, I think we can all safely bid a fond farewell to our governor.
I think I gave a good account of myself. There's no reason that they should believe a single word that Fenner told them.
Well, until Stuart Jones's complaint comes in.
No, that was a setup, and I'll prove it.
How? Unless you do something, you're screwed. I don't have to have been there today to know that. I can tell just by looking at you.
There's been so much crap levelled at Fenner in this place.
Oh, who are you trying to kid? Have you tried talking to Karen Betts again?
Twice.
And?
She hung up. No, you're right. I'm in deep shit.
Revenge, is it?
Hey?
Why else would you advertise your rotten miscarriage in public?
Simple. Because it's true.
This is Neil's private life. Nothing to do with work. He's a professional.
He's not capable of running a pig farm. He made my life hell. I lost my baby. I might not be able to have children because of his filthy carryings on. My life would be in ruins if it wasn't for Jim.
If there's one thing I've learned, is this. You don't rely on anyone to make your life for you.
Excuse me, Francis, but I think Jim relies on me.
Does that explain the mad rush to get him down the aisle?
Sounds like you're jealous of our happiness.
As long as that's all it is, Di. Not obsession.